feel that good of a Slark game to Ags on Io once he picked it up. Yeah. They don't have too many good counter Slark to like start with. They don't have the best setups. Gate Blast, there is it's called a reliable stun, which
not really getting much harassment onto the Invoker and eating a lot of harassment himself.
Invoker doesn't care too much, that's why they picked Pain. That Shadow Strike, like he didn't even put a point. Pointless, but it's kind of meh against Invoker. Also, now that I'm thinking about the top lane, why they decided to put LET on the top, he does a much better job trading against the Slark, where like
they've got him. Jabs is traded, but that is a much better kill to get when you're able to kill off a Slark. We're taking a look over mid at the moment. Does get a point into Shadow Strike.
Yeah, you don't want to put the second point in Blink.
Yeah, I know.
That would be just...
But it ruined my opportunity to make a pointless joke. Points in Shadow Strike. I'm still on Bears, you know? Like, I'm trying to keep it up over here.
Stop.
Hung. Avalanche comes
He
out.
dodges it.
Tornado on the bolt, and Hung's just dead. They might even lose Hustler. We got Jabs over here, but with Invoker sitting low enough, he doesn't.
But yeah, here just feels completely fine. Like lanes are going decent, so he can afford to be more greedy.
Is this an Orchid Invoker kind of game?
Sure. Well, looks good. Slark against the Queen of Pain.
And the swashbuckle, that lead. I thought it was just a kill on a Bobby, but it's going to be a kill on a bolt. Jabs
It's an insane lane. Fog and me played this lane multiple times.
Good double.
It's just insane how much damage he does, especially when he puts a second point in Astral Spirit.
300, like a couple minutes into the game.
Fake dive on top.
Jab. Bounce, leash, sweep. Swashbuckle, Moon coming in. They got the Cold Snap with the Rolling Thunder.
Slark's game done. Slark's game ruined. Thank you, team, for picking Slark for me. He can't lane. He can't come back to the top lane. I said AA can't come, and you can even see Moon rotating to the top lane, getting a last hit on the tower, playing with the Siege Creep unit. The Prophet has Ghost running at the bottom. Let's see if there's going to be any rotation there. Toss back.
They've got the stun coming in from the Impel. DJ trying to get something out of this. Needed one more tower shot, but that'll go into Bombi.
Bottom lane is being pinged out. Raven's like, we could possibly defend this, but I need some people to TP in. They're not gonna do it. Tier 1 for Tier 1. Safe lane tower trade. Queen of Pain just blinked onto Jabs, was channeling an Echo Stomp.
Trying to converge on him. Shadow Strike, Hustler coming in. They've actually got 3 heroes through, but they won't commit onto the high ground with no vision. Smart thing to do. They've got a lot of heroes over mid. This is a little bit concerning, because if this doesn't go really well for 496, they're making... See if it works in Dota. It does. There we go. See? Good to go. All the pings finally come on through, and there's a kill on a Hung just like that. They're going to look over at Bombi and land the sweep. Spirit Siphons on a Mazaros, but the Tornado lands on both of them perfectly placed. Swashbuckle in, EMP pops. Moon gets the kill on a Bombi, and now they'll look over at Ray with the right clicks coming out from the Elder Time. The Avalanche as well as the toss into the air, but Hustler some space as best he can until he ultimately loses his life to Jabs.
What do you call Tornado when it hits 2 people?
Tornado?
Tornado, yeah.
Tornadoes.
It kind of sucked for Hung. He goes in, uses Shadow Strike, but he's gonna out-regen that.
And he used his ult.
Anything?
Yeah, he's not level 6 yet, only level 4. They'll line up the sweep. They've got the Impale.
His
There's
game's
the Tornado.
Done. That's the second hero from 496 that kind of's not having a game. He just died, came back, died again. At least Slark is trying to recover in the jungle, farming that Diffusal Blade. We kind of lost track of the time because of the pauses. It's only 10 minutes so far into the game. I need to wake up properly, you know? Good cup of tea if you're not drinking a coffee. Sounds like better and more quality option.
Mid Bombi didn't get his T. He's been melted by the heat coming out from Moon. And 6K lead for Fnatic. It is really, the scales are being tilted heavily in the favor of Fnatic as they are just getting away with murder right now. Jabs, lands the sleep, but ulti from DapBB and eventually will get the finish. It cost him the ult down. Maybe if they go after DapBB, he could be in trouble, but that being said, Hung, he's the one in trouble right now, and DJ gets the kill.
Hung dead again. Is that his fourth dead? 1-4-1. At this point, I don't even know like what you decide to buy. On Quap.
Swashbuckle again.
Oh no.
Death Prophet gone. Red's dead. Okay. He clipped one of those trolls. Troll Teasy.
You know what they should do? That's a big brain play. Put a ward there, maybe, and use Helm of the Dominator. Just let him sit there for the vision.
What do? Well, that didn't exactly work out. Sentry down, DJ uses the Vendetta, breaks the smoke. They could even go back in if they wanted to, but it would be a little bit risky. 2v4. Just don't have the heroes here with them at the moment, but Masaros eventually shows up, and he's got Rolling Thunder. Swashbuckle, Rolling Thunder, that comes through. Red gets hit again. And, well, here comes the turn. A little bit too loose on that one. Need to be a tighter turn, get it more heavy angle.
Look at you on.
Exorcism gets popped, but, well, Red, his life gets popped. So no more Exorcism, no more Red, and no more 496 in this mid-team fight because they are getting ripped apart. Hustler gone, looking for more. Bombi on the run. But, well, here comes the side of Fnatic. Sonic Move gets used. Ice Blast doesn't land. Hung getting low. Bombi dead. Jabs is the only one to fall so far on the side of Fnatic. They go after this Slark who goes into the ulti, but there's the Swashbuckle DapBB. A second one.
That's
all
a
right.
good kill. 700 gold. Let's see if we can get out of this alive.
Potentially. Kill troll. Kill. All this is going on. That's another catch. 496 with 4 heroes bottom. Just the Queen of Pain up towards top. 3 heroes there for Fnatic, but for the most part, just sitting. Still need this Blink Dagger for Hustler. Been a rough game. Verging over towards bottom while the heroes still sit top. Joker comes in, Cold Feet, Ice Blast. Will eventually be thrown, but they've got the soup and a Bombi. Hustle comes in with the Avalanche as well as the toss. Can you take a lot of damage? And, well, Red, he's got the kill. They'll go after Jab. They'll bring in Raven as well as Masaros trying to get a kill here onto Red. Relocate.
Oh, they actually get the kill
Up helping
before.
out to get the kill on Red.
We don't usually see drums as an item, but on ET it feels so good. Like having 8 charges on it, it's just, you know, insane. Every single time there's a fight, you just pop it.
He jabs in, Impel hit, Swashbuckle stuns the Slark. He's trying to get a kill here on the jabs. Hung gets credit for that one, but the real crash in. Masaros takes out Hustler. Sonic Wave used, right clicks in, Wop just hits the layer. They've left this Slark by himself, and his killing spree will go into the hands of Raven.
So yeah, another one fight. Pretty bad. They have Rift Swarm, that's the best thing they got. It's very hard for AA to land a good ulti because you don't have the setup.
Buckle missing, going into the Rolling Thunder. Looking for Bombi, and now the sleep.
Zombie getting bombed by this Fangolier.
Yeah.
I love the build thing of this game. You know, my first initial thought was they can, you know, kill the Roshan after getting a couple of kills, and I'm like, they don't have it. Because I kind of got lost. I didn't spill anything on my keyboard, but that kind of distracted me. Took the focus off the game. Apologies, chat.
That wasn't the fastest.
Wasn't the fastest, but still faster than I expected, to be honest.
Tornado, cold snap. Plus comes in, not gonna matter. Bombi dead still. His game has been a nightmare.
Physical and exorcism, but Tango just going for Scotty next.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. Moon, though, death to the blast, and now Bombi's dead. Sonic Wave comes in, but now the rest of the team, they come through. Going Thunder out, Dappy B hit up into the air. Dark packs that off. Get around over at the Death Prophet now. Raven just holding his own as they get the kill on a Hustler. They look over at Hung. There's a Shadow Strike. They've got the silence onto the Pangolier. Hung blinking forward, trying to fight.
It's a decent fight for 496.
They've got two so far. DJ coming in with the Spike Carapace and the two-man Impale, but there's not really much to follow this up. Raven thinking
30% of magic resist. Magic damage. So.
Coming over with the Shadow Blade. For a jump, replace down. They spot him, they stun him, they've got the Sun Strike. Nowhere to go for DatBB, gets over aggressive with the new Shadow Blade.
A blast will just hit the DJ.
Heads up play, throw that sentry in.
Relocate.
Relocate in between the tier 2 and the tier 3.
Just checking what's happening
They
there. Bombi.
Sun Strike sentry, crash for the kill. Even when he's hiding, he can't stay out of sight.
Look at Dyer's middle tower.
Healing coming out from the Death Prophet. Spirit Siphon is just gonna feel great. Crippling Slark with the move speed, maybe forcing him to misuse his Dark Pact with it.
Farm. He's ahead of everybody on the side of 496. Guido comes in, they spot Hustler, Avalanche out, no mana left on this Tiny. Look at the cold snap, ends up dead. Meanwhile, you got Hungry pulling a DJ, but that's just the Nix's Nest in the tab of the fight. They've got the Rolling Thunder with the Ice Blast coming in. Now the Earth Splitter is through, and that's gonna land. They get the kill on the Moon though. They'll take out the Invoker, they lose Bombi, sweep hits on the 2. But behind them is Hung with BKB, they get the kill on the Jabs, they'll take it a 3rd, and now they look for the rest. Masaros, Swashbuckle, some distance. Fnatic. Up for that Tiny.
There is a sentry.
Yeah, they've got
blown
the
up.
sentry down, and they get the kill on a Moon. Invoker, his game's kind of not. He's farmed, but it seems like it's getting really hard.
Three-man silence
again, and look at that with the silences, with the damage. They get the kill on a DJ. They look over at Hustler. Right clicks in with a Swashbuckle. Raven finishes off the Tiny. 2 for 1 so far. DatBB's looking for a moment to get back in. If he can come all the way around, again, they're funneled in on these stairs. DatBB comes through with...
Can't just precast Earth Splitter or anything, but she is having a much better time than she had first 10-15 minutes, that's for sure. Red getting caught.
Gonna keep on top of the Death Prophet. Sunstrike with the Spirit to finish. Was walking in a straight line. That'll happen when you don't really
Bombi, I think he's on the wrong side of the map. This should get deported. Like, what is he doing there? He just placed it a lane obs. There's no reason for him to be there unless he's working. Right. Second Roche will respawn in 50 seconds. They're not going to be there in time. It's too late.
So Age is picked up by Moon. He's had a couple of times where he's felt like, well, even though he's second in the net worth, he gets blown up. Picks up that Aegis. Spike Carapace into the Impale. Uh-oh, Red in too far potentially. The aggression from Hung goes out onto this Nyx Assassin, and they can't anybody just yet. Finally losing Red. Hung commits for this, pops the BKB, and he's just dead. He plays over aggressive to kill DJ.
Relocate,
loses
back.
his life for it. Oh, DatBB Bombi Spirit. Also look over at Bombi. At the Ancient Apparition, getting the one they know they can kill.
Exactly what I talked about. They need to burst that Prophet before the fight starts.
That was
Hustler.
pretty interesting from Jabs. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he started to stop to maybe bait out the Avalanche from the Tiny. Stopped it immediately, walked forward, got out of range of the Avalanche, survives there. And at the end of the day, Hustler drops.
And they also lost the gem. Slark, can he get it? Who's going to be faster? Oh, Slark, he actually gets it. But there is a sentry ward. Let's see the pounce. Pops the BKB.
It's coming out on a Moon. Pounce leeching him, going around these trees. But DatBB knows he's in a bad situation. Here comes the
good AA blast. Get the connect.
Oh, it's Moon. I don't think it's going to matter, though. DatBB, he's gone. Raven gets the kill. Monster kill streak here for the IO. And now
Io, level 25. So, back-tethered allies target.
Avalanche Call Sights blast in. Aegis popped. Exorcism was used, but look at the damage that Red's taking. He pops that Exorcism, immediately dies. Hung trying to hold the high ground. Sonic Wave hits on a 3. It's godlike for Raven. Sleep connects on a Bombi. Sunstrike nowhere close, but Hung pours back with the Swashbuckle, doing so much damage on the Queen of Pain. BKB, Avalanche Cost. Bombi dead instead. Now the Spirits, the slow, all onto the Tiny. He's on the run. He's dead again. 4 heroes gone. Potentially a 5th. You let Kolthrax go, or do you try to make something happen?
He has no buyback. Can't really go in. 2 versus 5. And there's also Cheese on Io. Io's sitting at 4,000 HP. Look at the health region. It's 100 at the moment. It might be even higher because like once he uses the overcharge, like those numbers are just insanely high. Hung, he's gonna die in base, no buyback.
Yeah, he's gone, and now so Bombi will fall. You've got some help. It's only 3 heroes though, and well, that help's not looking like it's gonna do much of anything. Dappy dies to DJ. They get the kill there onto Red. GG is called. Fnatic took the series 2-0. Can they get the full team wipe? They'll eat the cheese, and then the
Yes, they
comes
can.
in. Put a cap on that. Well, Fnatic, an easy 2-0.
Yeah, it looked very easy. Like 496, they had some moment of brilliance, but